Well, it's always been said that man's best friend is his dog. Well, James Bowen would beg to differ. A few years ago, he was recovering from drug addiction and working as a busker in London when he was befriended by a cat called Bob, who helped him turn his life around. Bob refused to leave James alone, even travelling on the tube and on buses with him, before James decided to keep him. A book James wrote about Bob has been a bestseller for over a year, with sales of over 700,000 copies. It's been translated into 30 languages, and the film rights are being negotiated in Hollywood. So we say welcome to James and Bob.
Thank you very much.
I don't know, I'm not sure whether we've had a cat on the sofa before.
Bob.
On this programme.
You want to say hello? Wait. Give me a high five. High five. Come on, give me a high five. Thank you very much.
And this is what's entranced people who see you busking.
Oh, yeah, well, he does lots of little tricks. That's just the favourite we do on the telly is the high five, because, you know, it's the easiest. But, yeah, he does a few little tricks when we're busking and stuff, which we're not doing so much anymore. We've gone into full-time sort of writing and stuff, you know. We've got 5 books in the works now in total. The third one, which is about to come out the 4th of July, Thursday. So, you know,
So, I mean, the story, that, as I summarised it there, you were in a lot of trouble, and then this cat just basically walked into your life. Is that right?
He certainly did. I was just moved in supported housing, and I was just getting my life back together. I was on a methadone program because I used to be a heroin addict, because when you're sleeping on the streets, you don't have a lot to live for, and drugs are a great escape. I mean, Russell Brand, who you had last week, can tell you that. You know,
he doesn't have a cat, though.
No, but of course not. But, you know, Bob here was what was right. You know, he was karma, brought something about it together with us.
And I gather you sort of said to the cat, look, I'm not the right owner because I'm not responsible and my life's in a bad way. And he followed you and he went on a bus with you, and he said, sounds amazing.
He basically said, I'm sticking around and you're going to look after me and I'm going to look after you. After I nursed him back to health with, I had very little money because, you know, on benefits, you know, you scrape by. So, you know, busking or selling the big issue makes a little extra cash, you know. And, yeah, he decided to come along. The day he came along with me, all of a sudden my money started increasing. People started coming to take photos of him. Someone brought him a scarf, which he wore, and ever since he's been getting scarves. I think Hodder, our publisher, have said that he has had the most fan mail of any author ever.
I've seen a bit of your stuff on YouTube and so on, and he behaves a bit like a dog, this cat, in the sense that but don't you think doing the tricks and all that?
Oh, no,
he's upset because he's moving off now.
No, he's a person. Dogs, don't get me wrong, dogs are faithful and lovely, and I love dogs. But dogs have masters, cats have servants.
Yeah, so you're working for him?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's my boss. If he didn't want to be there, he'd bugger off, you know.
And did he... how much of a cut of the whole the book is he getting then? I hope he's getting a lot of cat food out of it.
Oh, he's definitely become a spoiled diva, believe me. Believe me.
So you've sold 700,000 of your first book.
700? No, I think it's 800,000 in the UK alone, and we're in 28 languages on the first book.
And can it be read by children, this book, by the way?
We've done a children's adaptation, like with Marley and Me. They did Marley, a Dog Like No Other, which was for younger people because it took away the dark parts about, you know. Well, my one took away the dark parts about drug addiction and, you know, the needle and things like that.
Sure.
And so we did Bob, you know, no Ordinary Cat, which is just, you know, because that way the parents and their kids can both read it and they're loving it, you know.
So there's a movie coming, is there?
I'd say so.
And the Marley and Me, which you referred to, had Jennifer Aniston in. Who are you thinking of for this one?
You know what, I've been asked this question a lot of times, you know, and a few ideas have gone through my head, but I cannot honestly give you a genuine answer on anybody. All I know is that Bob changed my life, and if they make a movie about us, that will just be the ultimate sort of, you know... Bob, what are you doing? Do you want a num-num? Wait, do you want a nummy? Yeah, it would just be the ultimate sort of rags to turning our life somewhere better.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm I know that it's entertaining, all of this, but it also does take me back to what was going on in your life before you met Bob, and the fact that, as you said, you were on the streets and you were homeless, and a lot of people are still there, and in a way you are an ambassador for them.
Well, I am so pleased to be able to open people's eyes to the plights of animals, homelessness, drug addiction, all of these things which I've been, basically made an ambassador to, and I'm happy to accept that responsibility. I really am. We raised £9,000 for St Mungo's. We've raised, in 10 months, £12,000 for the Blue Cross on the Just Giving website. It's all on our internet stuff. If you just go to @StreetCatBob on Twitter or on Facebook, StreetCatBob, or just on Google, Street Cat Bob.
Thank you.
He is
nice to see you both.
The most amazing little man, and I'm so blessed to have him in my life.
Changed your life, yeah. He's been reading our autocue as well during the whole interview.
Well, this is it. When we were on the One Show, he was watching himself on the autocue. Eddie Izzard sitting right next to him, and, he didn't care that Eddie was there. He just wanted to look at himself on the camera.
Thank you very much indeed.